I'm Kim Keenan, and this is my story. So if you were to ask me about my legal journey, what's really interesting is even as a young adult, I always knew I wanted to go to law school and be a lawyer. I just knew that I could make a difference and help people if I became a lawyer. I had a wonderful experience at the University of Virginia School of Law, where I met amazing people who I'm still friends with, where I, had great professors. I still teach with one of my professors from law school at the George Washington University as an adjunct. So it was a very positive experience and left me with a really great foundation. And my first sort of get was to become a trial lawyer. So I left law school. I clerked for 2 years in United States District Court for the District of Columbia for the Honorable John Garrett Penn. So when I finished my clerkship, I went to work for the Finley Cumble, and it was an amazing experience. We had really a great client list. We represented very, very high-end individuals who were in everything from, white-collar criminal to very complex civil litigation. I left that firm after 2 years, and I went to work for a boutique firm, Jack Olander and Associates, where I focused on complex civil litigation, medical malpractice. We did personal injury of all types, and we were very successful in the representation of our clients. While I was there, we had a senior lawyer who was just very good at ADR, and he really encouraged me to develop the skill set of ADR, and I received training both on the local level and on the federal level, and it always stuck with me that mediation was just such a solution that could work for so many people. I find as a mediator arbitrator that it is good to have a really large toolkit when working with different parties. Everybody has different styles, so you'll need different things for different people. Sometimes you just want to listen to people, and then other people you want to play devil's advocate, right? You want to say, but what if this happens, or what if that happens, or how do you know that you're going to be able to get this particular result, not knowing what the finder of fact is thinking? And the more ways that I can help people to see a bigger picture, the more options I have to help them create a result that they feel comfortable with. Because as a mediator, it's not my job to tell people a result. It's my job to help people find a result that they can live with. All throughout my career, I've had various mentors. And the reason for that is if I ask someone who's the same age and the same profile as me, I'm probably going to get the answer that I would have given. But if I choose a front row that is diverse with men and women and people of various colors, I get a richness of what I become. And I will say, I think the greatest single piece of advice I've ever received was, if you don't have a plan, you're part of somebody else's plan. And as a Black woman, if I'm part of somebody else's plan, I'm probably not going to be doing the things that I would choose on my own. My 3 words that are sort of my mantra for my life are grace, generosity, and gratefulness. I believe that these 3 principles can take you through anything. So I try to react with grace. I try to be generous in my outlook. And generosity, everybody thinks of everything as monetary, but generosity is really more a spirit. And then of course, I'm always grateful for the opportunity. I make sure, it's so funny, I remember once I was mediating and both said the same thing about me in the same mediation. They both said, you come to this with such enthusiasm. And I do, because I get the chance, the opportunity to help people come up with a solution that they might not have come up with their own. And I'm using my huge toolkit to help them get to that result. I'm grateful for that. I just finished a term as president of the International Women's Forum for DC, which is, women who have excelled in their careers. We have been able to really uplift the leadership of women from every aspect of professional life and personal life. I served as president of the District of Columbia Bar. It is the largest mandatory bar in the country. We do numerous projects. I believe that you have to commit to your community if you expect your community to be what you think it should be. And it has just been a joy to work in the District of Columbia and meet so many amazing people. But to me, community service is as much a part of what you do as doing what you do. I'm Kim Keenan, and I'm thrilled to be a mediator and arbitrator at JAMS.